welcome to another episode of A Quickie with Mz B.
All right.
I have to make sure that I say this correctly or it comes out triple X rated, as I was just pointed out to by John.
Yes. Safe for workplace. Safe for workplace.
So today is Thursday, and we're going to talk about, did you see that in regards to vacations? Yep, indeedy. There's a lot.
Yep, you can see just about everything on people on vacations.
That's for sure.
Take a Volvo station wagon and stick a whole family in the back. My dad can do it.
You guys must have been packed in there like sardines, though. Holy crap.
My God. Well, I mean, some of the kids were older and already out of the house, but I mean, you're still talking 6.
That's still a lot, though.
Well, yeah, it's a lot. That's a whole passel. You got 4 jammed in the back, and you're like, well, where's the luggage? In the back. Well, where's everything? In the back.
Along with the other kids.
You just wedged in there, man. Yeah. You just wedged in. Yeah, my dad. We had some. Yeah, they were interesting vacations. It's just a lot of. I never saw as much weird stuff from people on vacations as much as we were the weird stuff that everybody saw on vacation. Everything about us was like, wow, what is wrong with these people? You got a Pizza Hut and split a buffet? You can't. Well, we did.
What?
Give your sister a turn on the plate. Slide it over. There's like 4 of us with no plate. One person's like tearing into the plate, and then they go back and get more and then send it to the next person. Okay, oh yeah, the salad buffet. Oh yeah, yeah. You wonder where I got my cheap. You wonder where I got my cheap.
Enter Dad.
Yeah. See, my father was in belief like this. Are we at home? No. Where are we going? There. Well, that counts as a vacation. We're leaving the house and going somewhere. You can do things on vacation. People do it all the time. Okay. Now, what's happening is we're going to be going to Kansas. You're like, Kansas? What? Well, your aunt passed away. That's not a vacation. That doesn't count. That's your vacation. Yeah. We are going to another state. What do you do on vacation?
You're going to a funeral.
But what do you do on vacation? You'll go on a road trip and you go to another state. What do you do when you visit your aunt at her funeral? You go on a road trip and you go. The same thing. Same thing.
Well, it's kind of hard this time because she's dead and you can't interact with her.
We wouldn't have been interacting with her anyways. We would have just been like, go outside, kids. We're going to talk. Okay. But I mean, my father, everything was a vacation. If he had to go get a car, and the car was 2 states over, it's like, okay,
yeah,
all right, guys, not much of a vacation, but it's a vacation. You're like, whoa, what? You can't driving 24 hours straight, peeing in bottles is not no. That's my dad. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I remember one time. I know we missed all the shows, but I didn't say this from that time. So this will be my funny story that I'll hush. But I remember now. My mother, you know the old sandwich bags that you folded over. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. You just put your sandwich in. There's like this folded over thing. You tuck it in and you fold it over.
Yeah.
Well, those are fine.
A little flap.
Yeah, but you never use those in a cooler. Never use those in a cooler. All right, people, listen. This is a public service announcement. My mother used them in a cooler. Now, my father was we'll eat once we got gas, once we've crossed. He had milestones. Once we get to here, we'll eat. You know what I mean? But of course, the cooler wasn't one of those nice coolers like other people have. This was a discarded cooler that somebody had. So it didn't keep things cool. The ice melted.
Oh
And
boy.
seeped into the sandwiches. And my father actually had me putting them on the heater. Put them up
Oh,
on the
geez.
heater. No, put them on the heater. Like, oh, come on. We could stop. There are places that serve food. You could go into a gas station and get a burrito. I mean, seriously. Nope. My father wanted them just open the flap up, put it up on the heater. It'll be fine a little bit. You're like, no, that's tuna. No, it's not. It's not going to be fine anytime in the near future. It was barely fine when she made it, but now you're talking about hot air and mayonnaise and soaking wet bread. Now you want to know why I don't like things touching? That might be why.
Well, that explains a lot right there. Just saying. Oh my God! Here, just throw it on. Oh, that must have smelled horrible then too.
Wow! So you get it. Nobody else could get it. I actually had two of my brothers saying this popular truck phrase. Those dry yet? And you're like, oh, you're good. Well, you want to eat one? He's got the heater cranked up. I've got him on the defrost, angled down with the flaps open. They're like, are those dry yet? Oh, you boys are just bad.
And on that note, let's go make some sandwiches. I lost my train of thought. Okay, let's try this again.
Oh, keep going. No, just keep going. They already know who you are. They know I deal with this all the time. Just jump right in.
Welcome to Bloopers Live. Anyways, if you missed the first half of the show, please go back and check that out. If you missed any of the episodes from earlier on this week, go back and give those a listen too. And thanks very much for everybody that does listen to these podcasts. I don't know why, but okay.
If you're trying to learn to speak English, wrong podcast.
Right. That's for sure.
So vacations for you.
So vacations, yeah.
So I'm just curious, did you ever take a vacation to go to see the famed bush?
There's more than one bush. It's the woods, and there's lots of woods up north in Canada.
I know there's woods, but you always talk about
bushes.
You talk about this bush. The bush. You always the bush.
The bush equals the woods. I don't know how many times we have to have this conversation.
Singular bush.
The bush equals the woods. The bush equals the woods. Yeah. Well, I'm like one of those people too that's much like you, that I was the person that was probably being looked at or talked about. So I go on vacation with my girlfriends every single year. We have our annual, girls get together. And this one particular year we went to Vegas, which was a lot of fun. So two things happened there on the same trip. Now the first thing was somebody has to make sure that I check my pants. Make sure my zipper's up before I go out.
Uh-oh.
So we're walking down the strip because we were gonna go to, I don't know if it was like some store that somebody wanted to go to. I don't know if it was like the M&M shop or some famous store, just to say that they've been there and they got to shop there. So we're all like, okay, we'll go to the store. So we're walking down the strip, and I'm getting kind of funny looks from people. I don't understand why I'm getting these looks from people until I get into the store And this particular store, I think there was, I don't know, some kind of mirror or something off to the side. And so I went over there. I'm looking at this mirror and realized that my fly is open. And it has been for about 6 blocks that we walked on the strip to get to the store.
Now,
And not one person told me.
do you know what they call that road, right?
No.
The strip. And it looked like you had just got back from.
But I wasn't. And I did get back from.
They didn't know that.
So later on, when we were getting ready to go the second time after we got back to the hotel, well, you know, my friend Wendy, she's like, zipper check before you go out the door. So for the whole rest of the entire trip, everybody was telling me zipper check. But I can't believe it. I walked 6 blocks and not one person said anything. I know that they saw. It's just like, could you? Could you have just said something?
I gotta tell you something. I gotta tell you something
idiots.
real fast along that line. It wasn't on vacation, but it's funny. At one spot, I can't say the person's name because I think once in a while they listen to the show. So if you're listening, this is all about you. This one young lady, where we were working at, we had these tables there, big long tables, like 6 feet wide. And she was sitting there at one of the tables, and this guy that worked there, he used to just stare at everything all the time, and sometimes get lost staring. So he was staring at her, and it looked like he got lost. And he would just literally stare and then stop. But I mean, Christine, he's gone. You can talk to him. Hey, come on, dude, seriously. He's like,
he's just so zoned out.
gone. Well, he's, and I used to walk up to him put my fingers by his eyes and then point in the direction wherever he was looking at, so I could go down there and go, hey, see me right here? Yeah. Hey, pay attention, dude. Well, this one time I see him, he's just standing there, and this young lady's on one side, and she's looking down at her phone. But being sneaky, so I don't like them standing there in the store staring at their phone. So she's just kind of being sneaky, looking down at her phone. You know what I mean? And he's going, he's just zoned out. So I go up to him, I put my fingers right by his eyes, I go like this, and I realize his eyes are, as my hand's going down, they're in her lower nether regions. Where she's not buttoned and she's not flied, and she's wearing like Superfly. Like, oh my God, spin my head, my neck almost snapped off. Like, hey, cover that up! I'm like, whoa! No! There's no reason I should know you're wearing. No.
The girls don't need to come out and play.
No. I should not be able to tell you what's under. No, I should not be. Wow. No. I literally put my hands on him and went, excuse me. You're staring. And he just like looks at me, and I'm like, she looks down and goes, oh my God. I'm like, yeah. I just thought that would fit right here. Didn't have anything to do with vacation except for, well, technically it did, because he would go on vacation standing somewhere, just anywhere. He would just like, all right, I'm on vacation now.
just zone out.
But this reminded me of that, and I just thought, that's funny. I got to tell that story real quick. And no names were said, you. So if you're listening, and yeah, it's about you. And, well, no one knows it's about you, so too bad for you. Sorry.
Okay, you.
Yeah. I made fun of you. I made fun of you.
That's all good. And on that note, I think I need a vacation.